Hello and welcome to my channel, and today I've got a haul for you. It's colouring books, colouring supplies. It's from Amazon, it's from AliExpress, it's from, where else? Lyrica, I think it's Lyrica, the book place. And yeah, so let's get started. So the first one is these Amazon Basics. These are the pencils. I've seen a few people talk about these before, but let's get that open. I thought I'd leave it in the box just so you can see it, how it come packaged, because I was really impressed with this. I have looked at them and then I put it all back in because I was like, this is so good, I need to show this. And but yeah, like, they're obviously a budget pencil. Look at that, well squishy, bubble wrapped. So yeah, for a budget product, that's why I was so impressed. Look, so much bubble wrap. And but yeah, it happened to coincide. Sorry for the glare, I do film in front of the window. I've actually been on a channel break for like 2.5 years. Lots of things change when you go away for 2.5 years, let's just say that. So I'm doing a little bit of a catch up on some basic things. Oh, see what I did there? Amazon Basics, I did a pun. Oh. Right, so yeah, these are the pencils. And I mean, I know people kind of always throw Prisma into the mix. I think mainly because so many people know Prisma, but I think what they mean by that is they're just soft leaded, and they're also you know, they look very much a bit like Prismas, don't they, because they've got that sort of smooth barrel, open end, and ooh, they're a little bit stinky. But let's get some paper. I'm not going to swatch them all, but I am really curious to see what they are like, because yeah, I did look at them, but then I immediately put them all away. So I haven't done any of them, so we'll see what they're like for the pigment. But like I say, I have heard good things. Obviously they need to sharpen. Look, it's just flat-ended. But that's the blue. Let's see how they blend. They seem all right. They do feel soft though. I can see why they get compared to Prisma. They're not as soft. This dark blue is very nice. Let's try a red. Always good to see a red and a pink. What's this? Oh, this is Carmine. They do actually have their names on them. Nice. So this is a red. Yeah, they're very. You can feel them. They're just, you know, when something just feels smooth. It's that feeling. So let's have a pink. Ooh. Yeah. Nice and soft. Okay, so that would be good. My mission, should I choose to accept it, will be to sharpen more, because, you know, obviously when you get new pencils, they come with this kind of coating over the tip usually. So yeah, but very happy with that. It's a set of 72 pencils. I'm not the biggest pencil user, so I you know, I have a few collections of pencils, but yeah, it's always nice to add a nice something with a nice decent selection. Sorry, I should have shown you the bottom tray as well, shouldn't I? Because it is 2 trays. That's where all the greens are. Look at all those greens. I do a lot of florals, so these greens will get hammered. And yeah, I will leave a link to these below. But I think in the UK, so it cost me like £12. Very cheap. 72 pencils, £12. I think the normal price is about 15. So yeah, the Amazon Basics premium coloured pencils. Right, next, these came from AliExpress. I bought myself some washi tapes, and yeah, to be fair, most of these will probably be used for my diamond painting. I do have a diamond painting channel that's linked in the description, should you be interested if you're a diamond painter. But yeah, sometimes I do use these to border in a picture if I've got some rough edges. And I've seen people do things like, you know, make dresses or tablecloths or things like that using washi tape, which I would love to do. Look at this one, I like this one. And I'd love to do. So I do have a decent washi tape thing, but you can never have too much washi tape, can you? And this was nice. This was a set of 10, I think. Oh, was it 10? 12. Set of 12. So yeah, it's got a little bit of foil on it. Very pretty. What else have we got? I like this one as well. I think it was called a star and moon one, because there's a lot of astrological type things and stars and whatever's. But this one, I like this one. Do love me a bit of, oh, and that's got some nice foil on it as well. I think I did know that. I knew it on the spots. I didn't notice that it had it on the stripes as well. Oh, that's really pretty. I like that one. Yeah, but yeah, this was from AliExpress, so it was a nice little set, and I think that was only about £2. It was budget friendly. I do like. I bought this during what's it called? Easter. Wow. During their Easter sale. They do have regular sales on AliExpress. I suggest, if you can, hold out for one of their sales, because you do get some bargains. £2, and that included all the tax and delivery and everything. So yeah, 12 washi tapes. This came from Amazon, and this was birthday present. So yeah, let me get. As you can see, I've not even opened it. It was my birthday. What was it? 4 days ago now. So I've been very patient. I've not had the time to film. So these are obviously acrylic paint markers. I think they should be brush tips, and they was on special. It was on one of those limited. It wasn't a lightning deal, but it was like a limited time deal. Put that over there. So, you know, a couple of days. But looking at their history, I think they go on quite regularly. Now, these are the Nicety. I have never had any acrylic paint markers apart from Posca pens. Not the same. Yeah, like I say, I've been away for 2.5 years. Everything changed. Suddenly, everything is about acrylic paint markers, which is right up my street. So I thought I'd get a basic set just to make sure I like them. And this one helped because it comes in a case, which, you know, is always good. So what have we got here? Oh, okay. So it opens up this side. Look at those pinks. Many blues. What do we like for greens? Oh no, we've got two. Oh, we do have lots of greens because we've got some blue greens in here. And then we've got a couple of, oh, these are metallics. Right. So let me get my paper back. So we'll have a look at, let's have a look at the metallic first. Do you have to shake these? Apparently not. So we have the fine nib one, and also we have the brush nib. So yeah, I've never used them before. See what they're like. They wasn't very expensive. I just want to see if they want, you know how sometimes metallics, like it all goes a bit silvery and you get like a ridge. No, they're pretty good. I can see the silver as it comes through, as it dries. I can see the silver is sort of kind of lifting up, so it's like purple underneath with the silver on top. But that's I do quite like that. But I'm not going to swatch them all again. But we're just going to find. I just want to find out what they're like, because the regular pens, I feel like, ooh, I do like how smooth they are. Wow. Oh, this is another metallic. Are they all metallics in this row? Do they not? They don't have names on them. Of course they don't. It looks like a metallic. Metallics all in it. Shall I read the box? God forbid. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got more than 3, 6, 9, 10. It probably says somewhere, doesn't it? Oh, it does not. So 3, 6, 16. 16 metallics. So how many do we have in this row? I do like this case. So 4, 8, 12, 14. So that means just these two. Okay, that makes sense. So this is the silver and gold. And then we've got a white by the looks of it. I'm so excited. I'm such a nerd. I'm not putting much of the white because I'm on white paper. Perhaps I should see how opaque it is. Is that dry? The answer is pretty opaque, considering that was one switch. And is this, look, we've got a cream as well. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. I don't know if I hear everybody talking about the Languo and there's another one. Oh, Artex and all them sort of names. And I have nothing to compare to, so that's why I got this basic set. I'm going to try one more. I'm going to try green. It's like a minty green. And yeah, so if you've ever used the Nicety markers, wow, that is such a nice colour. Look at that for a nice, it looks like ice cream. Everything comes down to food. If there's some chocolate chips in there, it'd be nice mint chocolate chip ice cream. But it's nice. It's so weird. It feels almost like these ones. Feels almost like I'm colouring with an alcohol marker, but it doesn't bleed. Lovely. So I'm really happy with these. If you have used these before, oh, I can't get it back in the thing. Let me know. Let me know what you think, and also let me know if you don't like them or you just feel like a good alternative, different colours. Let me know of any other companies that you can recommended sets. But yeah, this was my 60 set for my birthday of acrylic markers. Right, keep the paper out because we've got some more stuff. So these two things came from AliExpress. Talking of Languo, because that's the only name I've heard knocked around. So this is the that is their acrylic markers, and this is their highlighters, and they both appear to be rough. So these are well, I say no, they're not highlighters, they're gel pens, but this is the highlight set, which looks to be very similar to the Dopamine series. Now I know there are multiple size types of acrylic markers and highlighters that will come from Languo with different shaped nibs. I know these are ones with the stripy bodies, and there's another one that's like you can see the chain, but I don't know. It didn't mean anything to me because like I don't have any of them, so I can't decide which ones I like the best unless I'm actually, well, look how those two colours would go together like a Neapolitan ice cream. I wonder how they do this, because it is obviously acrylic, but it is like ink. I'm so impressed. Like I say, the only acrylic paint I'd used before is Posca's, and Posca's do not lay down this smooth. So yeah, I've got one of these sets, and then I didn't go wild. I wanted to make sure that I would get on with them. Everything I've seen so far does make me feel like I'm going to get on with them. And just one more. Actually, no, two more. So these are nice pastel. Apart from, they might be Dopamine, but they're very rainbowy. What's the difference between this pink and that pink? Okay, so that's like highlighter pink. Okay, so that's those. And the reason why I only bought one pack as well is because I just bought that 60 set, and I was like, well, I'll get this little 9-pack, and then I can compare the two, can't I? I can see if there are any differences and whether there's a particular way I like or whatever. And also, when I looked at that other set, I don't think it had. I mean, the pinks look similar, but apart from that, like these ones, nice bright colours in there that I did not think was in that other set, the Nicety set. So I thought it'd be a nice compliment. So that's those. And then last but not least, I'm an addict. I'm a gel pen addict. Right, so the last thing I needed was to actually buy more gel pens. So yeah, that went well. But I thought I'd play safe. So this came, obviously they came as a set, but I got this one because it has 3 whites in it, and we always need white gel pens. So I thought, I don't need any gel pens, but let's get more gel pens. I want to see what these are like. See how well. Now, is this the same pink? Right, so what nib is it? Oh, these are really fine. So this must be I don't know where it says. I don't think it says it on the packet, does it? But these look like the 0.6. I don't think I've ever had a highlighter. For highlighter. It's because I keep saying, it says highlighter. I keep saying highlighter. I don't think I've ever had one that's just like such a small tip. So I don't think I'll be using these to actually colour with, but I think these would be great for key lines. I mean, maybe mandalas if there's some really fine ones. So that is like a highlighter. Let's see what difference is with this pink. If this is the same as this one, not quite. This looks a bit more orangey, but yeah, no. So I thought I'd give them a go, and then we've got all our bases covered. Oh, that's a nice purple. I don't know how well it, can you see it? I do like that purple. That's a really nice purple. Yeah, so more highlighters. But I've got, oh, it's terrible. I've got this huge tin of highlighters. I'm one of these people, like, I have my gel pens, and then I have backups of my gel pens, and then I've got backups of my gel pens. So yeah, I need more gel pens, like I needed a hole in the head. But what can you do? What can you do? So here's the white. I'm going to try it over the top. Shall we? Oh, so that actually picked up. Perhaps I shouldn't go over the top. That one doesn't seem to work, but I may have just, look, because I've scratched through that. So let me, I should have got, I need something dark. Oh, I can do it to see how it goes over the pencil. Yeah, so these are really fine. These are the 0.6s as well then. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'd want the 0.6. It does go over the pencil though. I'm going to pick up the blue because that's what it does. It picks, it's changing before our eyes, but that does work. I'm not sure if I would go for the 0.6. I don't think it said on the listing the size of them, but I was just like, yeah, whatever. Just bring them on. Right, so we can see the silver. I'll just do a bit of silver, and then I'm just going to do a bit of gold so I can check that out. Not sure how I feel about the white, but if nothing else, I can use it to write on black paper. And these are the silver and gold, which I'm sure everybody's seen, because like I say, these Languo things are all, everybody, I'm the last to get on the bus with this because I've been away. But so I'm sure you've all seen these a million times. I should have done it that side, shouldn't I? But yeah, so I got those. I'll have to double check though. Now that I know how small they was, I thought they would, do you know what, I didn't care. I didn't know how small they were, and I didn't care. Right, get in. The magic of video. So we got them all in. Those ones are okay. These ones I am quite excited about. And the where are they? These ones. Yeah, really happy about these. So let's get on to the colouring books. First one that everybody's seen a million times. So this obviously came out while I was on my colouring break, and yeah, I'm a big Johanna Basford fan. She was, like many people, she was like one of the first colouring books that I really sort of dedicated myself to. You know, if that sounds so deep, but you know what I mean. Like before then, I just had like, you know, wallpaper books and just doodly books, and this was, so she was the first artist that had like proper pictures. And I was just like, yeah, let me do these proper pictures. And I've been taking it very steadily since I've been back to colouring, because I did burn out before. I burned out on my channel, and I burned out on colouring and diamond painting at the time. I came back to diamond painting a long time ago, but the colouring, yeah, like I say, 2.5 years. So I've been concentrating mostly on keeping it simple. So this book is ideal because look, it's this size. I love this idea of it being a small book. And yeah, oh, look at that. I can use, there's got to be some mint ice cream in there somewhere, isn't there, for my markers. And I don't know how scared I am to be using acrylic markers though. It's like, it's a new thing, isn't it? I get scared. But yeah, so I thought, so this was basically a must buy. I still need to get, I think it's Worlds of Wonder. I still need to get that, but I was being very wise and sensible and grown up, and I was like, right, I've got a few books. If you've seen, I've actually been destashing. My last video, in fact, or the one before, was where I was starting to destash some of my older colouring books that I'd kind of grown out of, or just, yeah, it was to make room for these. So I've got that. And next thing is kind of still keeping it simple. It's a colour by number, but it's also a George Toufexis one, who is well known for having like slightly more detailed. Let me just do that because there's a lot of shadow there. I'll go from this way, shall I? And yeah, he has more detailed pages. Let's get an upright one. But I really like this because the outlines are grey and the numbers are grey. And that means when the picture is completed, it's a lot softer. It's a lot softer than the traditional colour by numbers. And so this is the first George Toufexis book I've got. And I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, it seems like a good middle ground between, you know, having a relatively let me show you. Does it show the pictures? Yes, it does. So this is Glorious Gardens. I got it from Amazon, but yeah, these are the pictures. If you didn't want a spoiler, it's too late. Close your eyes. So they are quite detailed pictures. This is an old book, so if you didn't want to be spoiled for this, then you probably should have got it before 2019. So yeah. Glorious Gardens, colour by number, Creative Haven, and George Toufexis. Next one, continuing my trend of keeping it simple. The other nice thing about having a big long break from colouring is a lot of the books of there's a lot of these 100 best books around now. Let's just put it that way. I can have had my pick, but I went for this one because this is by Sunlife Drawing. Of course it is. So I've just picked up this big one. I think they're all colour by numbers. And it's a big variety, you know, we've got the cubey type and the on black paper and the ones with little hexagons. So I thought, you know what, just when I want something a bit easy, when George Toufexis is like breaking my brain because he's too hard, I've got a nice simple one here, and it's cute. It's cute pictures, and I don't have many of these books, so there's no duplicates, or there's very few duplicates. I think I've only got like 2 or 3 Sunlife Drawing books. So yeah, most of these are all new pictures, and it's a nice little taster from all their books. So I've got that one, and these ones, right, so these were birthday presents from my other half, and the reason why they're both here is because they do actually sell these as a pack on UK Amazon. I don't know if they do anywhere else, but I think, oh sorry, I knocked the camera somehow. Fox Chapel Publishing might be the UK publisher, I don't know, but these did come as a 2-pack, and you know, they were sealed up and with a band, and yeah, you couldn't buy these individually, and the price for these was £14, and the single book was £12, so it's a bit of a no-brainer. And otherwise I probably wouldn't have bought, you know, asked for both, but I was just like, yeah, no, I'll get both, it's a bargain. Right, so this one, Kingdom of Curious Creatures, I'm pretty sure it's the one that's the reprint of Minuet de Bonheur. And so you know, that's a really old book, but if you're not familiar with Kanoko Egusa's work, she has lots of rabbits. It's a combination. She'll have lots of like little critters in sort of as in critter form, and then the next thing you know, they're like been like anthropomorphic, where they make animals people. So you know, she's wearing dresses. That's like a Cinderella, I think, because it's the shoes or whatever. But yeah. So it's a nice little balance of cutesy and slightly quirky. Look, I love this one. Little kitty on a broomstick. Nice Halloween picture. Ooh, and even got one on a white on black. That'd be nice with fireworks. But yeah, so I thought, oh, this would be nice. I know it's not going to be the same paper. Everybody raves about look at this one. It's so gorgeous. And not that difficult, because a lot of it's, you know, just leaves and flowers. I know a lot of people rave about the Japanese paper. I've never actually got a Japanese book with the paper, so I'm not missing anything. One day I do have a Japan haul in my sights, but not yet. Let's just get these ones out of the way. So this is Symphony of Cute Animals, which came out in, when did this one come out? 2020. And so it's a very similar kind of thing. It's got some Christmassy ones in. Very little baubles and the mistletoe. Very cute. I like this one with the penguins and the little polar bear and the candy house. These are pictures that I feel like, look, they're so cute, that I really feel like I'm gonna be taking my time with. You know, the colour by numbers, I'll knock one of them out without thinking about it. But this one, I was like, I'm a slow poke when it comes to colouring. At the best times, little piggy. I am a slowpoke when it comes to colouring, so pages like this will probably take me a while. I don't know whether I would be brave enough to use watercolour. I don't know whether the paper could take it. I'm also not very good with watercolour. It's one of them things, I'm not very good with watercolour, so I don't do it. But in order to get better with watercolour, I should probably do it. So I want to get better with watercolour. But whether I will, I don't know. Or at least not in these books. So yeah, Symphony and Cute Animals and Kingdom of Curious Creatures from Amazon UK. Last but not least, look, it's not even unpacked. It came about 10 minutes before I started filming today. So I knew it was going to be delivered. The postman sent me an email, so it was going to be coming today. So I was all set up ready. And this is my Lyrica. I've never ordered from them before. Again, this is something that popped up during my break. And so I was like, yeah, let's get some Petite books. So I've seen it, right. Got a little bookmark. So these are the books I bought. Look, this is wrapped up in its own plastic. Let me just. So I kind of doubled up here, ish. So this is Petite Poupée, which I believe is, oh, I can't remember. Little toys. Oh, I don't know. The little baby Disney characters. That's all I care about. And these are both called the same thing. So I was like, is it the same? And like, there is some crossover, but they are not identical. So I was like, do you know what? Let's get myself this little bookmark colouring books. I quite like these. They do obviously come out because they're on that sort of glue pad type thing. But look at these pictures. They are adorable. And look at this. And I love this kind of cutesy style of, I love Rapunzel as well. So this is going to be amazing. I mean, I pretty much bought it for because I love that picture. So there's a few Rapunzel pictures in here. Now, I'm not huge on colouring people. In fact, when I destashed some of my books recently, it was because there was people and faces and stuff like that. But these ones I don't mind because they're really cutesy, and also they're small. I can deal with faces when they're this big. But yeah, so this is, a lot of these are similar. And Beauty and the Beast, Anna, Stitch. Oh, yeah, so that is that. I don't know if anybody wants flip throughs of these. I might do flip throughs, but I feel like, because I'm so late to the party with these, that I feel that people would have already seen them. But this is the bookmark ones, 40 bookmarks. And then this is the normal size book, so you can see from the size of my hand, it's one of those, I don't know, what's it, maybe 8 by 8 sort of thing. And they are the same style as Ursula. And yeah, obviously the faces are a bit bigger, but they're within my scope. And also it's single-sided as well, which means I can use alcohol markers. So look at the dwarves. It's adorable. I'm just like, it's so adorable. Little baby Maximus. I'm an absolute sucker for this sort of thing. It's almost like with the sketchy style as well. It's not quite grayscale, but it almost is. I love this art. Really, really cool. And as soon as I saw, I'm afraid I can't remember who it was, but where is it? Somebody had done Snow White, I think it was. Maybe it's at the front. I don't know, it was Erica from Elm Colours, but somebody had done. Where is it? It must be at the back. You're getting a mini flip through of it. This one, somebody had done this one, and I was like, it's so good. I loved it. So yeah, and it was cheaper to buy it from Lyrica than it was from Amazon UK. So I'm all about saving money. So those two, yeah, those two are kind of the same. This one, I can't remember who had this. Now this whole cute and cozy craze that also sprung up while I was away, I'm not gonna lie, not really my thing. But this one is an exception because they're Disney characters, and I am a big Disney nut, and they're a bit more, not complicated, but a bit more detailed than some of the other cute and cozy type things. So it was in my, it's the outer edges of like my tolerance levels, but it's close enough. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like I can do something like this. Again, single-sided, so I can use markers, or I can use, I might use pencil, who knows. But some of these are really cute. I mean, come on. Come on. And I love that it's got some villains in it as well. It's always good. She's got candy apples. Look at this Snow White. I'm not even a Snow White fan. It's just, these like little just sort of kind of, oh yeah, I love them. I mean, I don't know what I would do with that. He's white. But yeah, I saw this and it seemed like if I'm going to do any of this cute and cozy colouring stuff, I don't know who's that. Is he from, I don't know, is he from that one? Because I've not seen this one, the Madrigal, yeah. But yeah, this was, if I'm going to do cute and cozy, this is the one I would do. So that's Instance Magiques. And last but not least, shall I move that little Lyrica bookmark? Yeah, last but not least, I've got this. So despite being a huge Disney fan, this is the first time I've ever bought one of these Grand Classique books. So if you're not familiar, it's like a colour by number. And yeah, and the reason for that is because they're double-sided. And I'm like, because it's quite a big book. You can see like it's quite, yeah, it's not a small book. So I did not fancy like doing it in pencil. The streaks on water-based markers kind of annoy me. So I'm like, well, why would I buy something that I would annoy myself? I don't know why I'm flipping through it. You can hardly see anything. These are all the books. I need to say, there's loads and loads of books in this series, and I've been so jealous seeing them all. But I knew that the streaks, it would not do it for me, and I could not be bothered to do it in pencils. And then they invented acrylic markers, and so that was a game changer. So I'm like, do you know what? Let's try one. Let us try one, and we'll see how it goes. Because you know, hopefully, that's why I got the 60 set as well. Because you know they've got like these sort of set of what, it's 12 colours or something, 14 colours. 10, 15 colours, and surely between the 60 markers and that extra set of highlightery kind of markers, acrylics, I can at least do some of the pictures in here, and then if I like them, then I will, you know, add to the colour palette of acrylic markers. But yeah, finally I have been able to make the Jeep. I was going to say leap and jump all in one go. But yeah, finally I've been able to make that jump, make that purchase and get my first, which is a dangerous rabbit warren to go down because there's loads and loads of these books. So if I do like it, then I'm going to be like, just like, yeah, that's only some of them as well. So yeah, that was my haul. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate a thumbs up on the way out if you enjoyed this video. See you all again very soon. Bye for now. Bye.